Good morning students. Today I am going to solve question number 7th exercise 7.1. These two questions are very important, question number 7th and 8th, and that's why I already is write its solutions so that you can understand better. In these questions, AB is a line segment and P is a midpoint. D and E are the points on the sides of AB such that angle BAD, these two angles, BAD is equal to ABE, these two angles are equal. Angle EPD, angle EPA and angle DPB, these two are also equal. Then prove that triangle DPA, this whole triangle is congruent to triangle this whole triangle, and AD is equal to BE. So I already told you we have to write in steps. First step is given you can write from questions, and true proof also from questions. So only two things are given, but only we have to prove one more thing here, because this angle and this angle are equal, so I can write this angle from 1 for simplicity. So proof how? Let angle EPD is equal to angle 1. So adding this angle both sides, also it is given to that EPA, angle EPA, this is P, angle EPA is equal to DPB, it is given. So angle, this is the symbol of both. Some students asked me in previous video that what the meaning of B oblique S. It is the meaning both side, means adding both side angle 1. Angle 1, I am going to add angle 1, this angle and this angle. So EPA plus 1 is equal to, in this equation we have to add angle 1, angle DPB plus angle 1. Means if we add angle 1 to this angle, then it become whole angle, this one angle APD. Therefore angle APD, it become angle APD. Here this become angle APD is equal to BPE. This is equal to BPE, whole angle. Let us put this is equation 1. Now we can prove these two triangle congruent. How? In triangle DPA and BPE, we have to prove here three corresponding parts equal. AP is equal to DP. AP is equal to DP because why? P is the midpoint of it. Therefore, these two line segments are also equal. Second, angle A is equal to angle B. These are given. Angle A is equal to angle B, given. And finally, we have to prove from above here, angle APD is equal to BPE. APB here, APD is equal to angle BPE from 1. Therefore triangle DAP is congruent to triangle EBP by ASA. If two triangles are congruent, then we can write AD is equal to BE by CPCT. Full form of CPCT is corresponding parts of congruent triangles are equal. Now the last question of these questions is also very important and lengthy. In a right angle triangle ABC is a right angle triangle at point C. This is a right angle, means 90-degree angle. M is a midpoint of AB. M is a midpoint of AB. C is joined to M. C is joined to M and produced to D, such that CM is equal to DM. These two line segments are also equal. Point D is joined to B, so that 4 points are given here. Triangle AMC, this small triangle is congruent to this small triangle, and this triangle is a right angle, second point, and third point DBC is congruent to triangle ACB. Finally, CM is equal to half of AB. So given and to prove, you can write, and now I discuss its proof. First, we have to prove these two triangles are congruent. These two small triangles are congruent. So in triangle AMC and BMD, first thing, angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Let us suppose this is angle 1, this is angle 2. Angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Why? Vertical opposite angle are always equal. Second is AM is equal to BM. It is given to us because point M bisect AB. That means this AM is equal to BM. Third, CM is equal to DM. CM and DM is also given here. CM and DM are also equal. Therefore, by SAS, triangle AMC is congruent to triangle BMD. First part is proved. Now for second point, if these two triangles are congruent, it means their all corresponding parts are equal. Therefore, AC is equal to BD. AC is equal to BD by CPCT. And let us suppose this angle 3, this is 4. Angle 3 is equal to angle 4 by CPCT, because this is a part of these two triangle corresponding parts. If angle 3 and 4 are equal, it means these are known as alternate opposite angle. It means AC is parallel to BD. I already write here. But these two angles are alternate opposite angle. Therefore, AC is parallel to BD. And these are always, we have to prove that these two sides are equal. It means angle C is 90. Then parallel means this angle is also equal. Means if 90 degree, this angle is also right angle 90 degree, because interior angle of same sides are these sum of interior angle of same side should be 180 degree, because these two lines are parallel. If this is 90, then this become 90. So second part, we have to prove that angle DBC is a right angle. For third part, this is 90 and this is 90. We have to prove these two triangle, greater triangle congruent. In triangle DBC and ACB, first part, DB is equal to AC, DB is equal to AC. We have already proved this thing. Second one is angle C is equal to angle B is equal to C, 90 degree. Third, BC is equal to BC is equal to BC common. Therefore, triangle DBC is congruent to triangle ACB by SAS. If both triangles are equal, it means AB is equal to CD. AB is equal to CD by CPCT. Finally, we have to prove fourth part, AB is equal to CM plus DM. We can write CD CM plus DM, but CM and DM are also equal, so in place of DM we can write CM. So AB is equal to CM plus DM, AB is equal to CM plus CM. Why? Because CM is equal to DM. It means we can write in place of DM CM. CM plus CM 2CM. 2CM is equal to AB, which implies CM is equal to half of AB. This is the solution of question number 8, and in a similar manner I will solve some questions and homework I will give you and revise these two questions. Thank you.